Hi, everyone. I am Laura Simpson from Web Luminary, and I'm going to do a small training on a real estate website and how to get the pictures on the listing onto your website. So I'm going to share my screen, and I'm going to go to the website Nicole Mudd Realty. And if you scroll down just a little bit, you'll see Nicole's most recent listings. And from the back part or login area, place where you're logged in to this WordPress website, you can add the pictures and text and pricing for a listing. So the first thing you need to do is log in. And the way to log into most WordPress websites is to add a slash and WP for WordPress -admin, and you'll get the login screen. So here my browser is remembering my login and password. And I have an administrator, so you'll see a lot of things here on the left that as an editor you won't be seeing. So don't focus on all the things on the left, just focus on the things that I'm showing you. And I'm going to go into listings and I'm going to show you the ones that are on the front. So you'll recognize this picture. It was the front of the website, and right now it says pending, and I'm going to go in and edit this. And from here, if you were going to add a new one, you would be adding into the slots that I have added into. So the first thing is, this is what shows up in the listing list, the list of the listings. It's on the back end. And this is from the MLS, although I spell out all the words. Well, not all of them. Some of them I don't know what they mean, so I didn't spell them out. But I would say spell out as much as possible and link, if you can, to other areas of the website in the description. So you have this, and here I added a link. So the way I added a link was I highlighted this area, hit the link, and then I had another tab open where I was on the website. I linked the neighborhood, Amberley, to where about Terry Amberley. And if I was going to do that, but I'm not. So that's what's under here. Everything else here, you can bold, you can align left. I don't do too much in the way of styling. I don't think that this really gets read that much. It's more of what gets found on Google. The other important thing is that when you're editing a listing, there's data you need to enter on the left, kind of where my cursor is moving up and down, and the right. So it's a little bit confusing. And the way that I do it is sometimes I just post them on there and then I go back in and look at it. And I'm like, oh, there's a picture. So that you need to have a featured picture, and I'll show you how to do that. So I'm going to remove this picture, and this is what you'll see: set featured image, and you'll be going into the media library. But most likely, if you have a new listing, you don't have the pictures loaded already. So you need to go to upload files, select files, and then you're on your desktop. You can go wherever, so you'll need to download the pictures. The one big advice that I have is that pay attention to file size. If this is unacceptable, 2.1 meg, it's just a file on my computer, but anyway, it must be around 500 KB or less. So a meg is too big. Most photographers will give you the large file size and the small file size. Use the small file size of the JPEGs. So I'm just going to go back and pick the picture that I'll show you that. So that you know, if this isn't there, the picture on the home page will not appear. So you keep on going down. And since I'm on the right, I'm going to continue on the right. Say what the type of property this is, single family home. These I typed in. So you can, this is kind of redundant, but I would just select bed, how many bedrooms, how many bathrooms, the status. For sale, pending, and sold are the ones that I'm using. They affect the color on the tag. I'll show you that. So the city that it's in, the state that it's in. I didn't even remember the state last time. Okay. Zip code, country, county. I put in the United States. A little bit much. Community. And additional features. Sometimes these are searchable items. So, of course, it helps if I spell them correctly. And choose here the most used additional features. So I used to type all this stuff in, but just type in the things that you think people are looking for. Great schools or age of the house is, you know, the dimensions of the bedrooms. I don't think people will search for. Maybe the fact that that's a screen room porch. So that's pretty much the end of what's on the right side. And I'll go back out and show you how this. So I just clicked up left. Show you how this. It's a second for below. So as you can see, pending here is red. I'm going to flip that back out and to sold. The price is here. I think that must have been on the left. Walk to the pool. Let's see where that is. So again, go back to the dashboard. Go to listings. So this was the tip. So let's look and see where this text came from. Walk to the pool in Amberley neighborhood. So this is the alternate title that gets published on the front. The price is here. So now we're in the middle. And as you can see, there's all kinds of stuff here, tabs. These are kind of like tabs. But for the most part, not worried about the last two. The information, make sure you fill everything out. This is really square feet. Year built, all the notes, slide it to this here. House, have a floor plan, there's all kinds of information. And let's look at it again. Update. And unfortunately, you have to kind of flip back and forth. I keep it open. So I'm on, just to show you, I'm editing the listing and I'm looking at it at the same time, see what it looks like. These are the pictures. It's going through all these. So I uploaded all these pictures. For some reason, they're not showing you. None of the days the listing will be shown. I keep them up forever. So I'm sorry, don't pay attention. Go back to listing. Just wondering what the picture. All right, so I'm going to show you how to switch this from pending to sold. It's on the right here. There it is. So it's no longer pending. So sold. Update. So make sure you hit update. Go here. Go to the home page. Says so it dropped off because it's sold. Let's play around with that. Go back to the dashboard. Go to the listings. It's marked as sold. So if it's marked sold, it goes off the page. And that's fine, except when there's nothing on the market. So I wonder if there's another status we can use. What it's doing is it's looking at sold in less than 1 day. I wonder what it would look like. The word sold is in there, but it's not just the word sold. Yeah. Update. Let's go. Yeah. So if you want to leave it up, you can just make something up. First sale sold in less than 1 day. Interesting. I'll take the for sale off. Sold as well. And show you both statuses. So you want to make sure you get this update. Yeah, sold in less than 1 day. It doesn't have a period. But that's it. But the whole idea is like we leave the for sale sign up in front of the house, even though you know you sold it, it's because you know you're gonna get phone calls about it. It's the same thing. I hate to leave this there. But anyway, clear it out. You can mark it sold. Make sure you X out the previous. Show you what I'm talking about now. So the one thing to make sure of is if it's sold, it's not going to appear on the page. If it's pending, it will. If it's got some other word on it, it will. Up to 3 will show on the home page. And then make sure that you have photos on the featured image page. And I would put even more photos if you can. And one more. How to add a new one. Add new. I'm going to start from scratch. See, there's nothing here, there's nothing there. You can have set see featured image. You're going to give it a title. You're going to type in all this blurb. Change this. I'm going to have to change the default. No, I think he wants to put in a title there. Yeah, if you put in a title. Yeah, that's what appears there. So that's the Google listing. So I won't take that out. And scrolling up and down, sorry about that. Probably giving me vertigo. So make sure you type in all the information on the right and the left. Make sure you add files, nothing more than 500. I wouldn't bother adding the video because in this market, it's going to sell no matter what. We're just putting this on for SEO purposes. And video doesn't have great SEO when it's on the website itself. It's great on YouTube, but all it's going to do is slow down the website. So don't put on video, but put on some pictures and make sure you put the publish. And then one last thing, if you don't want to publish it or change your mind, trash this. You can edit this, go click at it, and change it from published to pending review or draft. Let's go back and change it, and then publish it. So when it's published, it's viewable. When it's, I don't ever use pending review. I don't have, I just use draft or published. And that's it. Let me know if you have any questions. Thanks. Again, this is Laura Simpson, the Web Luminary, using the real estate 7 theme in WordPress to add listings. Thanks.